بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعزائي طلبة وطلبات شهادة الثانوية العامة قسم رياضة لغات، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اليوم سنتناول مراجعة النهائية في مادة التفاضل والتكامل، معاهم حساب المثلثات. طبعا مادة التفاضل والتكامل مادة مليئة بموضوعات مهمة جدا، وخاصة مرتبطة بمنهج أولى ثانوي وتانية ثانوي. فطبعا نركز على قوانين الحساب المثلثات الموجودة في أولى ثانوي وتانية ثانوي، لأن المسائل اللي هي بتفرق بين الطالب المتفوق اللي هو بيحصل على الدرجات النهائية بتبقى مرتبطة بمنهج أولى ثانوي أو تانية ثانوي. فأتمنى إن تكون القوانين كلها قبل ما ندخل الامتحان نبقى احنا حافظينها بفهم وليس كحفظ فقط، لأن مهم جدا جدا إنك انت تطبق القانون على المسائل بفهم وليس بحفظ. Welcome my dear student in our math program for secondary 3. Today we are taking final revision about calculus differentiation. My dear student, look at the first example. If y minus xy equals sin x, prove that y double dash plus y equals to y double dash over 1 minus x. My dear student, we have x minus xy equals sin x. What is the proof? Y double dash plus y equals to y dash over 1 minus x. We know that, my dear student, by using derivative y double dash minus y inside bracket plus xy double dash equal cosine x. Then y dash minus y minus xy double dash equal cosine x. And we know that y double dash minus y dash minus bracket contains y dash plus xy double dash equal sin x. Then we deduce that y double dash minus y dash minus y dash minus xy double dash equal negative sin x. Then, my dear student, y double dash multiply bracket 1 minus x equal 2y minus sin x. Then we deduce that y double dash equal 2y dash minus sin x over 1 minus x equals 2y dash over 1 minus x. My dear student, we know that y double dash equal 2y dash over 1 minus x negative sin x over 1 minus sin x. Then common denominator, we deduce that adding to both sides. Then we deduce that y double dash plus y equal 2y dash over 1 minus x minus sin x over 1 minus x plus y equal, then we deduce y equals sin x over 1 minus x. If y equals e power negative x, multiply square root 1 plus x over 1 minus x when x more than negative 1 smaller than 1. Prove that, my dear student, 1 minus x power 2 inside bracket multiply y dash equal x squared times x. Len y, my dear student, by derivative equal len e power negative x multiply bracket 1 plus x over 1 minus x for all power 1 over 2 equals len e power negative x len 1 plus x over 1 minus x for all power 1 over 2. By derivative negative x plus half len multiply bracket contains 1 plus x negative len bracket contains 1 minus x. Then y over y dash equals negative 1 plus 1 over 2 multiply 1 over 1 plus x multiply 1 over 1 minus x. Answer is negative 1 negative half x multiply 1 minus x plus 1 minus plus x in numerator over 1 plus x multiply 1 minus x by using cross multiplication. Then we deduce that negative 1 plus 1 over 1 minus x power 2. Answer is negative 1 plus x squared plus 1 over 1 minus x squared. Then y dash equal x squared over 1 minus x power 2. This required. We prove that y over y dash equal x squared over 1 minus x squared. Find integration 3x plus 5 over e power 2x dx. My dear student, we use the parts from this example. Derivative integration. We put derivative 3x plus 5 and integration e power negative 2x. What is the integration of 3x plus 5? Excellent student, 3. What is the derivative of e power negative 2x? Equals e power negative 2x divided by negative 2, or equals negative 1 over 2 e power negative x. We use the rule uv minus integration v du. We can use, my dear student, derivative of the parts. What is the meaning of derivative of the parts? We have function here 3x plus 5 multiply e power negative 2x. We divided the first 3x plus 5, this is what dv. What is the integration, what is the differentiation of 3x plus 3 plus 5 equal 3? Then we find integration of 3x plus 5 as 3, and we have e power negative 2x is integration. What is the differentiation of e power negative 2x? X student equals e power negative 2x over negative 2. Then we use the value of parts uv minus integration v du. Look at, my dear student, by substitution, uv is negative 1 over 2 e power negative 2x multiply bracket contains 3x plus 5 minus integration v du 3 over 2 e power negative 2x equals negative 1 over 2 e power negative 2x. What is the integration of 3 over 2 e power negative 2x? Integration e power negative 2x equals e power negative 2x divided by negative 2. Then is answer is 3/4 e power negative 2x. Using one of integration technique to find integration 2x plus 1 over e power 5x dx. We have more methods to find integration by 2x function 2x plus 1 over e power 5x dx. Look at, my dear student, when find integration 2x plus 1 over e power 5x dx, we divided 2x over e power 5x and 1 over e power 5x. Then the integration became 2x e power negative 5x e power plus e power negative 5x dx. Look at, my dear student, we distribute integration among two functions. The first integration 2x e power negative 5x dx, second integration e power negative 5x dx. My dear student, we divided or we use, my dear student, the integration by parts. Domain, this is differentiation 2x. What is the differentiation of 2x? 2. The second function, we find integration of e power negative 5x equals what? E power negative 5x over negative 5. My dear student, we divided integration amongst two parts. The first part 2x, we find the derivative of 2x equal what? Equals 2. And integration e power negative 5x. What is the integration of e power negative 5x? Equals negative 1 over 5 e power negative 5x. My dear student, negative 2 over 5 times e power negative 5x plus integration 2 over 5 e power negative 5x uv minus integration v du. Then answer is negative 2 over 5 times e power negative 5x minus 2 over 25 e power negative 5x. We deduce that, my dear student, integration 2x plus 3 over e power 5x dx equals negative 2 over 5 times e power negative 5x minus 2 over 25 e power negative 5x minus 1 over 5 e power negative 5x. Negative 10 over 25 times e power negative 5x, negative 2 over 25 e power negative 5x. Negative 5 over 25 e power negative 5x. Answer is negative 1 over 25 e power negative 5x multiply bracket 10x plus 7. My dear student, look at another example. If you know that f of 0 equal 5, use the opposite figure which represents the graph f dash x to find f of 6. My dear student, we have f of 0 equals 5 or y equals 5. Use the opposite figure which represents the graph of f dash of x to find f of 6. Look at, my dear student, the opposite figure 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is y to 6. X is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This opposite figure f of 0 equals 5. Integration f of f dash of x dx from 0 to 8 equals f of x from 0 to 6. Then by substitution from 0 to 6, f of 6 minus f of 0. We know that area of triangle half base times height. What is the half base times height? Look at the triangle. This triangle, its base equals 6, its height equals 5. Half multiply 6 multiply 5 equal 15. Then we deduce that f of 6 equal 15 minus 5. Answer is 10. My dear student, if we have f of x equal 4 plus cot 10x minus 6 square x, find the equation of the normal of the curve of the function f at point lying on y on the curve and its coordinate equals pi over 4. My dear student, this example is very important. The required find the equation of the normal. We have two lessons very important. Find equation of the tangent, find equation of the normal. What is the equation of the tangent, my dear student? Y minus y1 equals m or dy over dx, x minus x1. Or y minus y1 over x minus x1 equals dy over dx. Or y equals mx plus b. But my dear student, this is equation of the tangent. Equation of the normal, y minus y1 equals negative 1 over m x minus x1 by using the derivative of the function of y to find dy over dx. After that, if dy over dx or the slope of the curve equal negative 3 over 4, then we deduce that the slope of the normal equal 4 over 3. If m1 equals 2/3, then slope of the normal equal negative 3 over 2. We know that the tangent perpendicular to the normal. Then we deduce that product of two slopes equals -1. Then, my dear student, if the required equation of the tangent, we use the rule y minus y1 equals mx multiply x minus x1. And we know that we have point x1 and y1 to substitution about this example. My dear student, look at solution of example. When x equals pi over 4, by substitution to find the value of y. Pi over 4 is 45. Then y equals 4 plus cotan 45. Cotan 45 multiplicative inverse of tan 45. Tan 45 equal 1. Then cotan 45 also equals 1. Sec power 2 45. We know that sec is multiplicative inverse of cosine 45. Cosine 45, we know that root 2 over 2. Then sec 2 over root 2 square equal 2. Then, my dear student, the value of x when x equal pi over 4, we deduce that the value of y equal 3. This point. By using the first derivative, f dash of x negative cosec squared x negative 2 sec power 2x times tan x at x equal 45. We substitution about x equal 45 or pi over 4. Then f dash equal negative cosec power 2 45 minus 2 sec power 2 45 tan 45. Answer is negative 6. Then, my dear student, equation of the normal y minus y1 over x minus x1 equals negative 1 over m. Then we deduce that, my dear student, equation of normal y minus 3 over x minus pi over 4 equal 1 over 6. Look at another example. Rectangle of perimeter 30 centimeter is revolved about one of its sides to form cylinder. What is the maximum possible volume that could be generated? Look at, my dear student, if we have rectangle perimeter equals 30, rectangle, if we have a rectangle, its length x, width y, or the reflex, then we deduce that to x plus 2y equal 30, divided each term by 2. Then we deduce that x plus y equals 15. Then what is the relation between y and x? We deduce that y equals 15 minus x. Then, my dear student, we know that 2 by r equals x, r equal x over 2 pi. 2 by r is circumference of circle equals x, then r radius x over 2 pi. Then the volume pi r squared times y by x over 2 pi over for all power 2 side bracket multiply 15 minus x, answer is 1 over 4 pi x squared 15 minus x inside bracket equal 1 over 4 by 15x squared minus x power 3. This is the volume. Look at r is radius of cylinder, y is edge of cylinder. Then if we have a rectangle, its dimensions x and y, we know that, my dear student, cylinder is a rectangle by revolved about y edge. Then if we have a rectangle, its length x and y, we can use it to form cylinder. dv over dx 1 over 4 pi times 30x minus 3x power 2 equals 0 by 3x times 10 minus x equals 0, then x equals 10, y equals 5. Then, my dear student, volume equals 1 over 4 pi times 15 times 10 power 2 minus 10 power 3 equals 500 over 4 pi. My dear student, now we are translate to another example. If the tangent to the curve y equals square root x pass through the point negative 1, 0, find the equation of tangent and the normal at the point of tangency. My dear student, we have y equal root x. This is the curve equation. Y equal root x pass through point negative 1, 0. Find the equation of the tangent and the normal at the point of tangency. My dear student, slope of the tangent is half x power negative 1 over 2. Slope of the tangent root x minus 0 over x minus 1. Then 1 over 2 multiply 1 over root x minus root x over x plus 1. Therefore, we deduce that x equals 1. Point of tangency 1, 1. Equation of the tangent, my dear student, x minus y1 over x minus x1 equals the dy over dx or slope. Then y minus y1 over x minus 1 equals 1 over 2. This equation of the tangent. My dear student, look at fx. We have x equals t power 3 minus t and y equals square root 3t plus 1. 10 dy over dx, my dear student, equals what? We have x equals t power 3 minus t and y equals square root 3t plus 1. Then, my dear student, dy over dx at t equals 1 is 1 over 8, 8 over 3, 3 over 8, 4 over 3 over 4. My dear student, we have function x, function respect to t, y respect to t also. The required then dy over dx. When find dy over dx, my dear student, at t equals 1, we must find dy over dt and dx over dt, and we divided dy over dt divided among dx over dt when t equals 1. The correct answer is 3/4. Why? Look at, my dear student, dx over dt respect to 2 times t, 3t squared minus 1. Also, dy over dt equals 3 over 2 square root 3t plus 1. Why? Because if we have y equals square root 3t plus 1, then dy over dt equals 1 over 2 root divided by coefficient of 3t. Then answer is 3 over 2 multiply square root 3t plus 1. Then dy over dx, we divided or multiply. Dy over dt multiply multiplicative inverse of dx over dt. Then dy over dx equals 3 over 2 times square root 3t plus 1 times 1 over 3t power 2 minus 1. Remember, t equals 1. Then, my dear student, dy over dx equals 3/4. If the function f is continuous and even on R, and integration f of x dx equals 7, integration gx dx equals 2, then what's the integration? 2 f of x minus 3 g of x minus 5 dx equals negative 18, negative 8, 10 equals 14. The correct answer is 10. Why? Because, my dear student, look at the solution. When we find integration from 2 to 4, we deduce gx dx equal negative 2 and 2 times 7, negative 3 times negative 2 equals 14 plus 6 minus bracket contains 20 minus 10. Answer is 10. My dear student, now we are translate to another one. F dash x equal 2 over x and f of square root e equals 5. What is the required? F of e. Choose the correct answer. 5 ln 25, 6 or ln 5. My dear student, we have f dash x equal 2 over x and f of square root e equals 5. The required f of e. What to deduce? At the first, my dear student, if we have f dash of x and the required f of x, we make integration. Good. If we have f of dash x or the first derivative, and to find the value of f, then f of x equal integration f dash of x equal 2 over x. After that, by substitution about x equals square root e equals 5 to find the value of e. The correct answer, my dear student, is 6. Why? Look at f of x by using integration to ln x plus c, by using f of x equal 5 and about x equals e. Ln e equals 1, then 5 minus 2 equals 3. Then, my dear student, 5 equal 1 plus c. Therefore, e power 2 times half equals 1, 5 minus 1 equals 4. Then, f of x 2 ln x plus 4. My dear student, f of e by substitution about x equal e, 2 ln e plus 4. Remember, ln e equals 1, 2 plus 4 equals 6. Integration from 0 to 2, bracket contains x squared minus absolute x minus 1 dx equals what? 0, 5 over 3, 7 over 3 or 1. Answer is, my dear student, integration x squared from 0 to 1 plus from 1 to 2. Why? Because we have absolute. Absolute x minus 1 may be absolute more than 0, more than or equal 0, or smaller than 0. Then we divided integration from 0 to 1 and from 1 to 2. 0 to 1, x squared minus bracket contains 1 minus x dx plus integration from 1 to 2, x squared minus bracket contains x minus 1. By substitution, the first integration by 1, second integration by 2, and subtract by 1. Answer is 5 over 3. My dear student, if we have integration, definite integration from 0 to 3, n times bracket x plus 1 n minus 1 dx equal 15, what is the value of n? Is 1, 2, 4 or 3? Look at the correct answer is 2. Why? Look at, my dear student, this is integration, definite integration from 0 to 3 equal 15. Then 4 power n minus 1 power n equal 15. Then 4 power n equals 1 plus 15 equals 16. Then we deduce that n equals 2. My dear student, by the end of the lesson, we know that the final revision is important to observe what is the rules of the first secondary and the second secondary and third secondary. Remember, my dear student, before we choose the correct answer, take care with handwriting the solution before choose the correct answer. We know that the booklet exam has 18 elements. 18 elements divided each 2 parts, 8 problems about all curriculum, and 10 multi-choice. Each one multi-choice needs 1 mark, and the problems about all curriculum, each 4 has 2 mark, and the next 4 has 3 mark each. To calculate 30 from 30 4 mark. Inshallah, you have 4 mark in math or in each branch of math. My dear student, I'm very happy to spend such time with you. Thank you. Goodbye.